Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to take up much of your time. I had a thought and I wanted to get up here and talk about it. I was thinking about the power of a changed mind. The power of a changed mind. And I remember TD Jakes. I'm a huge fan of TD Jakes. A huge fan of TD Jakes. And he had an old ceremony about the power of a changed mind. And he said something to the effect of, you can change your hair, your clothing, your resident, relationship, but if you don't change your mind, your life will remain the same, practically. Here's the thing, because what we think is what we become. That's simple. Isn't that simple? What we think is what we become. Wow. What we think is what we become. And I just want to talk about my personal experience. I just want to say this because this is what I'm going through right now. And it's something that I think that is something that we have to work on every day. I don't think we will ever master this. Like, it's something that we have to think about and put in check every day, because we have to think about what we think about. Okay? Because we love to think about negative self things. We think about things that we can't do, the things that we can't be. We're not equipped. We're not that we're not. We are so good with that. People who like me. Now you gotta, if you don't struggle with this, it's not the channel for you. But people who struggle with self-negative thoughts, let me tell y'all something. It starts with a thought of, I'm going to change it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I've been on this journey for a while. And I used to think I was cursed. Like, really, the devil had me thinking I was cursed. I couldn't be this. I can't do that. Anything I touch, it ain't gonna work. And that was the devil doing his job, which he comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That's his job. So he had me believing, and I allowed him, because I have to take ownership. We have to learn to take ownership. We allow the devil to come into our life and put things in our head, and we actually believe that crap. Like, for real, we believe it, knowing that we are the property of a creator. We are created by a creator. So why would we feel like we can't and we won't? That's the enemy trying to steal our minds, trying to steal our peace. So I say all that to say this, because I'm not going to take a lot of y'all time, and I am very long-winded. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all right here. If you don't deliberately, strategically say to yourself and do, you know what, I'm going to stop thinking that I'm not enough. When I start thinking that I'm not enough, I'm going to check myself. I'm not going to, judge myself for thinking it. I'm just going to check myself. Because judging yourself is not going to help. When I think, you know what, I'm starting a business. I have a business I'm trying to start, and it's not easy. It's very hard. It's very challenging. And when I mess up, or when I try to do something, it doesn't really go my way, I automatically think this is not for me. It's not meant for me to have, just because I'm going through something. You know what I mean? It's just, So now when I say that to myself, I chuckle. You know what I mean? I chuckle at myself like, girl, bye. It's just a step. It's just a step. It's not meant to be easy. It's just a step. It's a learning curve. So if we don't change our mindset, we will always think the same. If I didn't change my mindset of knowing, not thinking, I know I'm not cursed. I know I belong to God. I know God loves me. And I know he loves you. And I know you're not cursed. We're not. We are created by God. God loves us. He loves us. So until I start manifesting that within myself, because people can tell you that all day, girl, God loves you. You this and you that. But if you don't feel it, if you don't feed it to yourself, it doesn't matter. I can listen to all the inspirational podcasts, YouTube, or whatever. But if you don't take that information and instill in yourself and start practicing it, you know what I mean? Start processing it. And when you start processing it, because it's all about the mindset, you have to process it and put it to work. If you don't do that, it's not going to help. It's not. It's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. It's nothing more powerful than that. If you don't make it up in your head, if you don't find the capacity to think that I am created by God, a God that loves me. Yeah, a God that loves me. Even though we might have lost a loved one, we might have lost a house, we might have went bankrupt. We might have, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Anything. But at the end of the day, don't ever question God's love for us. Don't do it. That's the trick of the enemy. God loves us. He will be with us until the end of the world. And we have to make a decision in our minds to know that. To know that God loves us, to know that we are not cursed, to know that we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. We have to create a new mind to have a new life. We have to. And I'm telling you guys, I'm about to end this video, but let me tell y'all something. I was in a really jacked up mindset. I was the most negative person you want to meet. Now, when it came down to other people, no, I never been a person when it comes down to other people. I always been an uplifting. I always uplift people. I always seen potential in other people, but I never seen it in myself. Isn't that crazy? Like, for real though, I never felt as if another person couldn't do it. Girl, if you tell me what you're trying to do, I'm like, you can do this. You got this. God, whatever. I can root you on. I could be your biggest cheerleader, but I couldn't be my biggest cheerleader because the devil was trying to kill, steal, and destroy this. Because if he gets this, he won. That's all he wants is this. And as I said before, he don't want your car. He don't want your apartment, your house. He don't want your mansion. He don't want none of that. He want this. Okay? So when we can learn to make a decision to change our minds, no matter what we are going through, no matter what obstacles we are going through, no matter what loved one we lost. Because when we lose a loved one, we're like, God, why we got to lose our mama? That's how I felt. When I lost my sister Joanne, COVID, I was like, God, why you take Joanne? You know what I mean? Why you take my mama when she passed away a year ago? Like, you know what I mean? It makes you feel like God don't love us. But that's a lie. He does love us. He promised us that we was going to die. But he also promised us life if we live for him. So that's a whole new conversation. And I ain't the one to talk about that because I'm not a preacher. I'm a believer, but I ain't a preacher. So we going to talk about that. But we all going to leave from here. You know what I'm saying? So for us to even think that God doesn't love us because he take a loved one, or because we lost a house, or we lost a child, or because we lost our job, to think that he doesn't love us, he does still love us. And if you train your mind, this is what I tell myself every morning. Excuse me. And sometimes throughout the day, well, really throughout the day, I tell myself this all the time. I am always okay. I am always safe with you, God. When I'm stressed out, I always tell myself that I'm always okay. I'm always safe with you. And I say it so much till I believe it. It's to the point I believe that. I have so many stuff going on in my life. I mean, a lot of stuff going on in my life that nobody knows it but me. Nobody knows what I'm going through but me. But when I don't have nobody to talk to, I have to tell myself that I'm always okay. I'm always safe with you. And I trust God. I trust Him. I trust Him. And I believe in Him. I really, truly do. In order to have that type of faith, you guys, you have to change your mind. You have to change your mind. You have to change your mind. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mind. I don't care what it is you want to do in life. You have to change your mind. If you want to think positive, you have to change your mind. If you want to start a business, you have to change your mindset. If you want to get married and make that marriage work, you have to change your mind. It's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. That part, I'm gonna get me a t-shirt. It's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. It's nothing more powerful. If you change your mind, you change your life. Yeah. If you change your mind, you will change your life. Okay, guys, I done talked y'all to death. I said 5 minutes and it's going on 13. But I want to say this. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. If this video brought you any value, please like and subscribe to this channel. Please. And I thank you guys for listening. And send me a comment. Tell me, because I'm a new content creator, so send me a comment what you think I should do better. Am I long-winded? Don't talk about my way I talk, because honey, this is just how I talk. Okay, so we can't change how I talk. And I'm not a fashion diva, so don't talk about do your hair, do your makeup, because I don't do none of that, because this is not a fashion YouTube channel. Okay, I'm simply about mind, body, and soul. That's what this channel is about. So, again, as I was saying, if this brings you any value, this content brings you any value, please like and share. And please send me a comment. I would love that. And I love you guys. And don't forget to know this at all times. You are wonderfully blessed and you are beautifully made. That part. Bye for now. Love you guys.